A Staten Island family optimistic tonight they will get long-awaited justice for their autistic son. They say a bus matron taunted and tormented him as he injured himself while in her care. CBS 2's Dave Carlin with details of a long-stalled case finally moving forward.
Every day's a nightmare.
All this time later.
All this time later, yeah.
Time does not always heal, says Paul Rossi. Still furious after 6 years, his autistic son PJ was allowed to repeatedly hurt himself on a city school bus. Now, long delayed and repeatedly dismissed criminal charges against the bus matron are revived by the Brooklyn DA. Connie Clark is charged with misdemeanor child endangering, allegedly tormenting PJ instead of helping.
He hasn't been the same since that happened to him.
It was September 2005, on the bus ride to PJ's Brooklyn school from the Rossi's home in Huguenot. His mother, allegedly suspicious something bad was happening on the bus, placed a tape recorder in PJ's backpack, and it was rolling when he had an outburst. PJ banging his head against the school bus window more than 50 times, all of it caught on the audio tape, what the bus matron was saying to him and about him. Also on tape, PJ being called a knucklehead and crazy kid. Clark, who was fired as bus matron 6 years ago, had no comment about the reopening of the case against her. Her attorney, Peter Tilem, said the tape, once ruled inadmissible, will likely be played in court after all.
And she was frustrated by watching a child bang his head against the school bus window and said things out of frustration that were maybe not ideal, maybe not pleasant, but certainly not criminal.
Beyond angry.
Rossi, who is also waging a civil suit against Clark and the city, says she should have called him and 911. He says he is glad the Brooklyn DA continues pressing a case that gives his silent son a voice and perhaps justice. Dave Carlin, CBS 2 News.
PJ is now 13 years old. The Brooklyn DA's office tells CBS 2 they are preparing the case for trial.